Good morning. Welcome to Coffee and the Word. We're back. We didn't get on Saturday. I told you we may not. We had a lot of other things going on. We did not get a devotion tape Saturday, but we're back again this morning, and we're just pumped. We're really pumped up, and I may look tired as you look at me, but it's really just allergies. My eyes are all swollen, and allergies are really kicking in, but I feel great. I'm pumped up. We had a great day here, and I just want to spend a little time. We're not going to even get back into 1 Corinthians today. We're going to jump back in tomorrow in 1 Corinthians in the 11th chapter. So be reading that. We're going to jump back in there, and we're just this Easter season. We just need to talk about other things right now. And I'm just so excited yesterday that there were so many folks here to celebrate our risen Lord. And we had a great day here. We had a record attendance of 250 people. We had 249 official count. That's awesome. And it's not about numbers, but it's just about the fact that our people here doing such a great job of reaching out to their families and their friends and talking about Christ, and they're getting them here, and the conversations are starting. And we had 2 baptisms yesterday, 2 young people baptized yesterday. We've got other conversations in the air with other folks about possible baptisms and giving their life to Jesus Christ. And we just want to abide in Him. Wrong shoulder. This image flips around for me, guys, so it always confuses me. So I'm looking at the computer and I get turned around. But anyway, we've got other conversations right now going on, and it's exciting to know the Lord's working. I heard from other friends in the pulpits from different communities. We heard from Ashton, where he's gone now down to Warrenton. They had a great day yesterday there, and record attendance, and our good friends all around the country that have given us some feedback that yesterday was just an outstanding record day for them. God is really working. People sometimes want to say that God is dead in America and that churches are shrinking, and I don't see that. I don't see that anyway in the rural communities that we have contact with, and the rural churches that we're, smaller town churches that we're seeing. I just see excitement, and I see young people coming to the Lord, and I see parents and young people together celebrating the Lord, and our grandparents here. It's so good to see 3 and 4 generations in church together. We just had an awesome day yesterday. We had family members, come in from all over. And it was just a great day. But the greatest thing about it is that every day we can celebrate that Jesus is alive, that Jesus is risen. This is not just a one-day-a-year event. This should be our everyday event, to be excited about the fact that we have so many promises that come to us because of the fact that Jesus arose from the tomb, and because, as we spoke yesterday in our message, then the other important aspect of that is that His victory over death, He said He would do. He told us that the Son of Man would have to die, but He would be back. And so now, anything else that He promised us is we can count on is going to be fact. And we're just excited about that. And I just want to put a shout out to I wanted to shout out to different ones around the country that we have that watch us, that grew up here, and I'm thinking right now, and I'm going to miss people. I don't want to start calling names, but Seth and Bob in Indianapolis, and Jeremy's down in Columbia, and we just got other people elsewhere, and Jim and Zelta over at Smithville, and they've been here and been in this church. And I just want them to know how exciting things that God's doing in this church, that they worked in and they grew in and they served in, and God's just doing great, big, exciting things here and in your churches where you guys are at too. I hear from you guys and think God's doing great, big things. And the thing is, guys, I think sometimes we just want to we put it into a scale, and we want to limit God. And we just don't think near big enough. We don't pray near big enough. That guy will never come to Jesus, or we'll never have 250 people in this church, or how can you, in a town of 1,000 people, have 250 people in one of the churches? And we know that the other churches were full too. It's awesome. And God's doing great big things, and we're just not thinking big enough. And I just challenge all of you, wherever you are serving the Lord, be praying great big things. Be praying things that you can't imagine, because God can do all things are possible with God, and He can do such things that are so beyond our imagination that we just need to, our intent and our prayers and our purpose need to be focused towards glorifying Him, giving Him the glory, and watching how He works so magnificently and powerful. It was an amazing day here yesterday, and I know that it wasn't just here. It was worldwide, and it's so neat, even as we say that, to know yesterday or even Saturday, when we're here Saturday, that parts of the world were already becoming Easter Sunday, in this 24-hour time zone that we have to circle our earth. And so there was people while we were sleeping that were celebrating the risen Savior, and as the sun came around to our part of the world, and we get to celebrate the risen Savior, and it was just, it's like you go to the ballpark and you see the wave, and the guys stand up, and then it comes back around, and the guys stand up, and just imagine that's kind of what it was like. Yeah, for like really, for 24 hours there, as the sun turned and people were rising up to the sunrise in their own sunrise services wherever they were in the world and celebrating the resurrection of Jesus Christ. Is just like a wave. Oh, here comes the sun. Yay! Okay, it's our turn. Yay! And it's just awesome to think about, this giant wave of the resurrection that circled the earth yesterday, and there's no reason for that wave not to be every day. I get pumped up talking about Easter, and I hope we can keep this enthusiasm. That's what we talked about yesterday. We ought to thrive for 6 months now on the high of this enthusiasm, that we recognize that Jesus is faithful and true, and He's all powerful. And then 6 months from now, as we're starting to wear down from that enthusiasm, then we have 6 months of anxiously looking forward to the next Easter, and the wave starts again. And it's just the energy of the wave has just got me pumped up. I hope you guys are excited about a risen Savior. I hope you're sharing the joy of a risen Savior with those around you. If you have someone who needs to know Jesus, at least be praying about them. If you don't know the right things to say to them, be praying about them and be praying for them, because God's so big, He'll see to it that it happens. You pray about it and watch God work. Just watch God work and be amazed by what He does. Be astounded by what He does, and get excited about it. Stay excited about it. This is the second Easter that I got to preach here, and last year we were in limbo as Ashton left here and went on to Warrenton, and he's done great things there as he left there, and I started. And so last year's Easter we were kind of in limbo, and so was he at Warrenton. And now this year we both got to plan and look forward to and pray about Easter in our respective churches, and it's just exciting to me. And I just want to give a shout out to Ashton, because I understand they did a great job and had a great campaign to invite at their church, and they had 254, I think, if I remember right. Ashton posted yesterday. It was a great day, and the Lord's doing great things out in the kingdom, and I just get pumped up when I think about all the people that have grown up in this church and now are affecting the world out in different places. And I look forward to this generation of kids that we have here now, when they go out and they affect the world. And I'm just getting excited, and hopefully I can calm down tomorrow and we can just get back to Bible study. But yeah, I'm not going to guarantee it, because I really get pumped up about seeing God work. So, with that said, and I've only had 1 cup of caffeine, guys, and I'm just excited. With that said, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.